Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
We go tonight, Black 20. Shell. Recon, 132 fighter.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Target.
We're good. Value one. Touch.
Out of the gun. Gone. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10.
76.
43 is the Mike. 43 is the Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
43 is the Mike. Ricky.
Here's Gall. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
Mike's 50.
To the air again. Gone. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hatchet. 25, check 25. Hey, watch that.
Here we go. Hey, Todd.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down.
Cut. 180.
Check, 43. Let him know.
Ric Flair. Cut.
On first down, it's Gurley. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Check three.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Running right through him. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Set. 30 base.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Switch it, switch it, switch
Big
it.
grip. Big grip.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Murray now on first down. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
No chance. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Wait. Slam, slam, slam. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Let it go.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. Lining it at the yard up to the 25. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. From the gun on third down, Murray. And that will be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
I got you. I got you.
DC, DC.
43 is the mic.
From his goal line here. Gone. Flush to his right. That's caught. It's Malone. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 27 yards there. A first down.
And the Rams
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They run. It's Gurley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, Delta. Listen.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Goff now to throw. They'll roll him out right. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Open man there is Malone. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, switch gears.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Cardinals nothing.
Maverick. My 20. Back. General West. What's up?
Now on 2nd and 13. Goff. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33.
Protein spill.
At the 33-yard line.
Hey, 76.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
Hey, Alpha.
Give me some.
The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Maverick.
Check.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Josh Malone, 33 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Chester. 58, Mike.
Shell.
Motion. 58 to Mike, 58.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Wide open receiver, complete. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Check
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
DC.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Hey, high 7.
3 down. Mike 15. I'm going to run you over.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
him.
No
one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
36, 6, half. Will. Check 24. Watch 24.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Play action. Now it's Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Mike, check, 59. You ain't got nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray, he gets this one to Johnson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set, play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check. Crunch. Crunch.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check it back. Check it back.
Shotgun now from Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting...
And he can't find anywhere to go